Hello, 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 everybody. That's funny. Hello, 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 everybody. Watching Married with Children. Oklahoma. Hello, hello, hello. Al Bundy. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. No. Why do you want to see my apartment? No. That's weird. Combos. Ask me if my apartment's clean. What kind of question is that? I didn't think I was on a time clock.
Well, I wasn't gonna keep them. Sal, trollop, tramp, slut, bundy.
You only got 70 followers. You have no bio.
How can he get that smell with only 10 toes?
Go to sleep, Marcy.
I can't. I'm too upset. I miss our little house.
I know, but we'll get back Angel Cups.
You haven't called me Angel Cups in a long time, Sugar Tush.
Remember what I said when we didn't think we could afford a house? We need no home. Our love is shelter enough against the storm.
Man, thy name is Steve.
Love, thy name is Marcy. The warmth of your arms is my heart.
And your strong arms are my support.
Lips are my pillows for the bed.
Your eyes are the windows to my world.
Yep. 8 people. Oh, my nerves.
It could be more than normal aging and associated with the buildup of amyloid plaque in the brain. Talk to your doctor about having your memory and thinking issues evaluated and tested today.
Look, if asthma has you going through it, maybe there's more to it. Let's get to a key source of your asthma inflammation, eosinophils. Answer, Nucala. It isn't your rescue treatment, and it's not a serum. Nucala is an easy-to-use auto-injector. Nucala targets and reduces eosinophils and helps with symptoms. 6 less asthma-related hospital visits. Less need for
How am I scamming?
less asthma attacks.
Diablo.
Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection.
Only got 14 followers.
Nucala is not
Fake account.
Allergic reactions can occur in
Troll.
anaphylaxis. Get help right away with swelling, face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor.
Even a parasitic infection may cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Let's get to the source of your asthma. Ask your specialist about Nucala. Also approved as add-on treatment for adults with uncontrolled COPD.
The Fall LASIK Special is on now at Triad Eye Institute. Join the thousands of Oklahomans who said goodbye to glasses and contacts thanks to LASIK at Triad Eye. And right now, get this life-changing procedure for just $3,600.
Hello, hello, hello.
Fall LASIK Special. We even offer easy, affordable financing for up to 20 just for you. So you can call or go online right now and schedule your surgery. Triad Eye Institute.
This country has never been more connected.
Thank you for the likes.
Did you know you can save $10 a month when you bundle your mobile and internet services? Enjoy friendly service, great savings, and personal support from your neighbors when you choose to bundle and save. With everything
Hello.
you're happy wherever you are. So visit us today, in store or online, and experience the benefits of Cross.
Available in select areas. Very restrictions.
Oh, wow, you're from Detroit. I'm in Oklahoma. Right? Yeah, down here in the tornado alley. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm up here by Tulsa. Well, that's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. He's in the Air Force. Well, that's good. Yes, I am. I'm watching Married with Children. I love this show too. It never gets old.
Health, nutrition. Let's talk about food. You see, Mom, no nutrition equals no brain. I give you exhibit A.
Now, we've been talking to the other kids at school, and they get 3 meals a day. Now, I know what you said, that food only leads to food poisoning, but we're willing to risk it. Oh, kids, don't you understand? See, your father doesn't earn enough for this dress and food. Frankly, your father doesn't earn enough for this dress and gum. Actually, your
You
father
too.
doesn't
You
earn
have a
enough for
great
this
night.
dress. So if you're really hungry, why don't you eat this price tag? Eat it fast before your dad gets home. You always get the plastic bread.
I'm just doing it for you, Kelly. You know plastic goes right to your thighs. Come on, Mom. We're hungry. Isn't there anything to eat in this house? We're starving. Feed us or trade us.
I really do know how you feel. I was hungry too, until I stopped at Burger King on my way home. But you see, this is real important. Danny and I are going to our high school reunion, and I really want to wow them. Well, if you really want to wow them, why don't you just tell them that your dog weighs 47 pounds? Boy, Mommy just wants to have a little fun, and all you kids can think about are your empty little stomachs. Go forage in the freezer and let Mommy be happy.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in. No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth. Nope. You don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone. Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal. This one. Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow. For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract with the Switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55.
Oh, I'm doing good. Just sitting here watching television.
Unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for $30 each month. 5G is easy. Switch now to the best network. Get 2 unlimited phone
It was
lines
good.
plus 5G home
It was really good.
$30 each. Now compare to that whole saving money thing.
Not too bad.
Gold Bond Focus Touch says everything.
Oh, thank you.
I can read.
I'm sitting here relaxing, watching TV.
Gold Bond. Get in touch with natural skin.
Put yourself all the hot water again. Mommy, oh, I wish I could just wave a magic wand and replace the water heater.
Thank you for the likes.
No, Mom, we need
Married with Children.
and say more.
That's what I'm watching. It's just Married with Children.
So easy. It's like magic.
TV's got nostalgia on demand for the Andy Griffith Show.
Anybody home?
From early years in black and white to seasons in full color.
No, I drove around and say hi.
The Andy Griffith Show. Anytime on demand on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Leave your husband alone. What?
What's the occasion? We're having a formal episode.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Not since I said
Leave my husband alone. Okay, troll. I ain't got nobody and I ain't messing with nobody. It's so weird.
That was a show of affection. That's how she used to carry all of us around. Let's forget about the past.
Husband.
Going to our high school, and I want us to look nice. So get your suit out of the hamper and iron it.
I don't want to go to my high school reunion. I just know they're going to ask me questions I can't answer. Like, how'd you do?
That's so funny.
The night you didn't take me to our senior prom. Well, honey, we had a great time that night, didn't we? Oh, yeah. Wall-to-wall magic. Watching sports on TV at my father's house. You drank all the beer. I said I love you. You said shut up, I can't hear the game. Oh, then we did it on my father's coat. You were quite a tiger that night, Al.
Well, whoever thought I'd see you again after that?
Bonnie, even, okay, if it was true, bless your little heart, you might want to check with your husband if he's trying to hit up on some other woman. That's funny. Leave my man alone. That's funny.
So they found a cure for whatever was killing him.
But you were only 5 then, so we didn't tell you, but,
Ain't nobody wants your man, sweetheart. Please. I call them decorations. Who wants a decoration? Not me.
I get the head.
I don't need no man to look at. Nope.
Oops. I was just trying out to say next time I get a pet, you can let him start it.
Kill a kid. I mean, I just can't eat Freddy. He lived in my room.
So does Phonies. Where do you draw the line?
It's like that lady that was at my apartment.
Had a fish I was proud to call my friend.
The landlord told her that she had to go because she was trespassed on the property. Her ex-husband comes out there. I ain't 5 minutes. He told her, he goes, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay here. And he starts walking off. Man, that woman went from sweet to bipolar
This year, they're going to
within not even a minute. She was all hooping and hollering at him. She was like, I know where you're going. You're going to go see your other girlfriend. Like, go. You just go have that hussy. Out there making a big old scene of... out there making a big old scene in front of me and everybody else. I was like, look at that. So, the cops came because the landlord called the cops because of her trespassing. And cops like, where they at? And I told them, I was like, you hear that hollering? Follow that voice. And he goes, oh, was that her riding a blue bike? I said, yep, that's her. I said, just follow her hollering. You'll see her around the corner.
be mad at you, so I'll tell you to stay home. Well, it didn't work at our wedding, and it's not gonna work.
You know, it's amazing. A million cars on the road, and you toss them.
She's being so insecure, telling her ex-old man, you go see your girlfriend. That's what you're doing. Go see her. Go see that hussy. I was like, okay. If that's the way it is, let the other women have him. He ain't no prize.
Quite frankly, he needs a bath and he won't listen to a word I say.
Doggy see, doggy do.
Oh, that is such a beautiful dress. I just saw it on Michigan Avenue. But my husband didn't think we could
Al, what difference does it make? Another month in debtor's prison? I'm gonna be reunion queen. It's so exciting. If you're going to be queen, you can't just go in a $500 dress. Fashion accessories. We could get you a beautiful beaded evening purse. If you'd be willing to bounce a check for another $200? Come on, Tony.
What are you up for? The coveted cartwheeling in the grave award? Okay, everybody, let me put this as plainly as I can. I rule this house. I pay for it. I ride within its walls. And I make the decisions. My decision is save that dress for my funeral.
You're gonna have to buy some shoes. You're queen. I'm so happy for you.
So, what will you be wearing, Al? The royal leash. I want socks smash. Get another tweet. That's right. Not one hand.
So I found out today that people are making pages about me.
I'm more than relaxing in that. And I'm not letting it get in the way of
They be making pages about me, especially that one creator
I can treat relaxing MS at home.
called All for One.
Center required. When ready, I take it in less than a minute a month with the Kesimpta pen. Because with him, every minute counts. Don't take if you've had an allergic or life-threatening reaction to Kesimpta.
I saw his live, and he had my picture up there,
If you've had it, it could return.
and he was trying to tell people how he thinks, but he's not for sure that I'm pretty sure that he's saying that I'm living in Section 8 housing,
Tell your doctor
that I'm on Section 8,
where you are.
and he went as far as
Unborn baby.
snooping around on Facebook, trying to find my profile on Facebook, trying to see what he can dig up on me. I mean, who does that? That is creepy as crap. That's called stalking. And
your doctor about Kesimpta for
then he went on about my
Are you one of the
neighbor
millions of
Chris,
Americans who suffer from an
about how I was telling people that night that how Chris gave me a cigarette. Well, when Chris came up to my apartment earlier,
5 cent to relief?
I was on live, and I told Chris, I said, "Ain't it true that you gave me a cigarette that night?" And he goes, "Yeah." He was on live, I told him, "Vouch for me, man." He goes, "Yeah, I did give you a cigarette." And
Our minds and bodies through health education and empower the next generation of
I don't know.
Why? Because we are the future of Oklahoma. TSET's Healthy Youth Initiative. Invest
I just think it's funny that I became famous now. Like, people has so much time on their hands that they want to go live and talk about me and trying to say what they want to say. But what's really creepy is how somebody would try to look you up on Facebook and try to dig around on you on your profile and stuff. To me, that is creepy. That's like literally stalking. Like what are you looking for? I mean, you ain't got nothing on me. Then I had people coming in here, like he was telling people what my page name was and everything, telling people to go look me up and stuff. To me, I think that's wrong, because you're basically sending people over here to harass me. Because when you're giving out my page and you're basically talking about me, you're basically sending people over here to bully me and be hateful and be a troll and harass me. That's what it is.
Say hi to Mr. Days Gone By. Why, Steve and I couldn't wait to go to our respective reunions. The failures of our former classmates were even greater than we'd hoped and dreamed.
Yeah, remember that hotshot visual aids captain, Marcus Belsky? He's a tow truck operator now. Steal my compass, will ya?
Because I think, the way God is saying, do not,
What about that snot-nosed pom-pom?
like, you're not in no position to be judging others. People have so much time on their hands. They want to make pages about people and stuff and judge other people, and it's not right. It's not their place to be judging people.
That's what reunions are for, to laugh and point at the pitiful.
But if that's what their day, if that what make their day go by is making videos and talking about people, then so be it. It's on them, not me.
Let's go home, punch up some of our old classmates' credit ratings on the computer, and make love by the flickering ashes of their lives.
That right there, but y'all can see me. Get me something to drink.
Our negotiable securities into the wild thing. Why don't we get any negotiable securities, Al?
Because my wild thing broke me. Get this straight, Dave. There is no way I'm going to this reunion.
Listen, Al. You said I'm not taking you to the prom. I said fine. You said I'll only be a shoe salesman for a couple of months till I get my feet off the ground. I said fine. You said I don't know what's wrong. I'm just tired. I said fine. I'm not saying fine anymore. We are going to this reunion, and you're going to be proud of me, and I am going to be proud of you. Because when people ask what you do for a living, you are going to say you're a garbage man.
I don't want to go to the reunion. Can't we just forget about the good times and get on with our lives?
No, Al. No, come on, Puddin'. My little...
So ever since then, I've been having people come over here asking me if I'm on Section 8, asking me if I, basically get government assistance, just off the wall stupid questions. And then I had people be like, can I see your apartment? Is it clean? Like, what is wrong with y'all people? I'm sorry to bust your bubble and bust your chops, man, but I'm not on Section 8 and I don't get government assistance, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
But now that you insist on going, there are going to be a few rules. First, I don't want you talking to any of your old friends, particularly that little weasel Eli.
Eli was a good guy, Peg.
Good guys don't say, hey, Bundy, I got 20 riding on you. Lower your head and run into a brick wall.
The reason why my rent is cheap where I'm living at in this studio apartment is, for one, the location, the bad area. I live in a bad neighborhood. This is a ghetto-fied neighborhood, like, for real. And the apartment's not up to par, It's a hole-in-the-wall studio apartment. Now, if I wanna go over there, like on the east side or the west side or whatever, on the other side of town, my rent is gonna be really high, and I can't afford it.
I'd make the team, he'd make the team. I set a record, he set a record. He passed the gallstone, I married you. It never settled that time.
And just to prove to people that I'm not on, these are not Section 8 apartments, tomorrow when my neighbor's down, Chris, because he works a full-time job, he'll tell you, because he moved down here. He moved down here to this apartment. He'll tell you these are not Section 8 apartments.
Jump over a Mustang going 50.
I was 2 inches short of that, Peg.
And it's disgusting that I have to go so far to prove to people just to shut them up,
Married a debutante.
They look at somebody and they be like, oh, I bet you anything they're on Section 8 or they get government assistance. No, okay. Think what you want, sweetheart.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of the jam. Sounds arguable. Or just...
Then he trying to drag my neighbor into it because he said, yeah, the other night, when she was smoking, she tried to say that her neighbor Chris gave her a cigarette. Yeah, he did. And earlier, when I went live, Chris came knocking on my door because he got back from the store. And I was like, Chris, I said, did you not give me that cigarette? Basically the other night. And he was like, yeah, I sure did. And everybody heard that, right before I ended my live, he was like, yeah, I gave you that cigarette. So that proves to people I don't buy cigarettes. I can't afford that. Not right now. Not with my hours being cut.
I just need to take care of me.
I just think it's creepy that somebody will have so much time on their hands to go and look you up on Facebook and try to snoop around on your profile and stuff. What are you looking for? If he was so interested in what I got going on, why don't you be an adult and come to me, adult to an adult, and come and talk to me, and I'll tell you every little thing you want to know. Instead of getting up on there making, going live and showing my picture and talking about me, come to me as an adult and talk to me.
It can cause serious
That's plain and simple.
bleeding in the brain called ARIA, which may be serious and can be fatal. Call your doctor right away if you have headaches, confusion, dizziness, vision changes, nausea, difficulty walking.
But that's okay. I'm glad you told, the people that was in his live that he told people about my page. So go ahead and send your people over here. Give me some good views.
While on the kepi.
Get my page up. Come on.
Serious allergic
Because that's all you're doing.
reactions on the kepi.
You'll be getting my views up when you send your kind of people over here. And then there was people in there lying. Like, I seen some of the comments, like one of them was saying that I was on here asking for money for an air conditioner. What? Why would I be asking people to help me with an air conditioner when the apartment I live in comes with air conditioning and heat? That makes zero sense. Really? I can never I can never sit here and make and go live and and just to be talking about somebody, but I'm talking about him because he'd be doing unnecessary things like going and trying to look me up on Facebook, go browsing around on my profile and stuff. And I mean, that's creepy, man. It's like, why are you trying to stalk me and try to be all nosy about what I got going on Facebook? Really?
Just say it. Okay, now how many children have you got? Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I really love you now for caring enough to bring me. Step aside, bozo.
Whatever happened to that good-looking sex machine you were sporting around town? You know, Todd Fleming.
I thought I could do better. I was wrong. This is my husband, Al.
Just like when somebody, was those people that was donating to my PayPal. I went and had Instacart bring me my groceries. I even showed my receipt on live earlier. My Instacart receipt showing that money did go towards groceries. I didn't sit up here and get money and then blow it on something else. It literally went towards groceries, and I showed it here on live. I did. Like, I'm a very legit person. I mean, what do I get? What would I have anything to gain to be lying to people?
Peggy, wanker, don't bother to thank her. Connie Bender, bring a friend, it won't offend her.
Looking fantastic, Al. Do you remember me, Al?
Wow, what happened? Well, you're doing better standing up.
He was always such a charmer.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the likes.
Days, Al.
He's a garbage man. What about you, Connie? Are you married or still working your way west?
Oh, I'm married.
Honey! You remember Jack, don't you?
Peggy! Jack!
Hello, hello, hello.
Too, Jack.
That's to help. That is to help my neighbor. Miss Inez is in her 70s. She lives by herself. And I was telling her about TikTok, and she needs help with toilet paper and some other things. And I told her that I will be more than gladly to get up on here to see if I can get any donations. That way I can help her get what she needs. But she's one of my elder neighbors that lives on the first floor.
Check your numbers, baby. I am ahead by a cool 3 votes. I should know. I called everywhere in the English-speaking world. That was your
Everything
mistake.
that I'm doing is legit.
That dress. Oh, sit down.
And if people want to call it begging, so be it.
I think you should go
This $50 that I'm asking for, it's not for me. I don't need it. It's going towards my neighbor that actually needs it, you know?
Who will you be voting for?
I'm just trying to help her out.
Passport.
And if that means I'm a beggar for doing something so nice for my neighbor, then so be it.
$2,000 in phone calls and $300 for these shoes to go home with this. By the hairs on your chinny chin chin. I will be queen
Right.
of this reunion. Not when you're 1 vote short, baby.
Go ahead and shut this off. Exactly. I mean, that's just like last night. I mean, there was a woman that came into my life. Her and her daughter needed hygiene products and some other stuff. And I told her, I was like, post your Cash App. And she was posting her Cash App, and I was pinning it for her. That way people can help her out last night. I mean, that's just the kind of person I am. So her and her daughter was needing help with some hygiene products and stuff. And I told her, I was like, put your Cash App down here and I'll pin it so we can get some people in here to help you. But people don't think like that. They think, oh, she's a beggar, she's a scammer. How am I a scammer when I tell y'all what the money's gonna go towards? And yeah, she did get help last night. A lot of people was donating to her, and she got what she needed for her and her daughter. So how am I a scammer when somebody donates to me and I actually use that money for what I said I was going to use, and I've actually got receipts to back it up with. Explain that. How was that a scammer? A scammer is, I'll give you an example. A scammer is somebody getting up on here going live, and somebody going live selling Temu, Amazon, or Sheen press on nails, lying to people saying that you done them yourself just to make 150. You lying saying that you did the work yourself when you got the fake products off a line and you're selling them to people, and then when they get them, they break in half. They're not good quality. That is scamming. That's lying to make a buck. Yes, there is a creator on here that does that all the time. Yes, she shows these nails, and she's like, "Oh, I did these, I did them by hand and everything," and she sells them for 100 and 150, and tell people that she did them by hand, when in reality they have came from Temu, Amazon, and Shein. And how I know this is because one of the press-on nail sets that she was showing, we found the exact same pair on Temu, and she tried to say, "Oh, I did these by hand." No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because we found the exact same ones for $3. Who's the person that gets called a scammer? Who's the person? Because I might know her because I watch a lot of people on here. Oh, yeah, a psychic. Okay, yeah. I see a lot of people on here, doing like tarot card readings and stuff, and a lot of people be calling them out. Oh, she's scamming. She's being fake. Like she just trying to get people's money. You know how they are. And then they want to start making pages about you and talk about you. Well, okay. Because you know what? In the long run, when the world does come to an end and God comes back, everybody that's judging other people, just hope and pray that your name is in the uh just make sure that your name is listed in the book there. I know it. People be having Reddit pages and stuff about other people. It's like, what are y'all doing? So just know, I just hope that, the people that are judging, I hope you're so perfect, and I hope that your name is in the book when you come before God, and it's judgment day, and we'll see if you get in the kingdom of heaven. Because it's not our place to judge people. We all gotta love one another. I mean, it's just not right. But I thought I was so special because like I seen that live about me. He had my picture up there and I was like, yes. I was getting excited. I was like, yes, I made it. Somebody is going live and have my picture posted. I am finally famous. Like he's going live talking about me, getting my name out there. I was like, yes, I am famous. Good job. That's the way I look at it. Telling people about say y'all go look her up. I was like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, yeah, go ahead, give them my page name. All for one. Send these people over here. More views from me, honey. If you type in his name and look him up, oh, look at all his pages. He be talking about everybody like, mm-hmm. And what's really creepy about it is like he even slipped up because he actually went on Facebook and was looking me up on my profile and stuff. All is ALL, the number 4, and then 1. ONE. All for one. Yes. And it was kind of creepy because like he was getting on Facebook, like trying to look at my profile and everything because he's like, oh, she has it on here that like she's retired and everything. I'm like, what creepy dude does that? Like you try to go as far as trying to look me up on Facebook. Like, what are you trying to dig up on me, sir? Like, really? Like, okay. But keep on telling people my page name. Give me some more views, honey. You making me famous, sweetheart. Bless your little heart. That you gotta be ugly like that. Exactly. That is, I know that's what I'm saying. It's weird of him. Like, what? People wants to praise this guy like, oh, all for one is such a good guy and everything. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that he is not. Um, right. We all have haters. I'm like, haters is gonna hate. I'm like, come on, boo boo. You be on the list. Come on, Pookie. Bless your little heart. Exactly. Let them hate. Give them something to talk about. Yes, I have tried that Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. Oh, you used to go live? Yep, talk about me. I'm innocent here. Exactly. And then like one of the other people that goes live, it showed Justin Gibbs that she was getting here on TikTok. It showed that she made at least $40,000. And he was like, I better not find out that you're on any government assistance or anything like that. Um, because if I find out you're on a check or anything, he was like, I'm gonna start making phone calls. Well, I mean, like in reality, I mean, like if you are drawing a check and you're making $40,000 from gifts, that needs to be turned in because that's considered earned income. I know, like people need to know what scamming is, and I'm gonna speak the truth. Just like that girl selling nails and claiming that the nails that she's doing, she did the work and that there are acrylic nails. Exactly. I mean, that right there, what that girl is doing, that is a scammer because you're getting cheap stuff off of Temu and you're trying to claim it as your own work on there. Exactly. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, you claim it as your own work and you're getting money for these nails. That's scamming. That's being a con artist. Exactly. That is a con artist. That's what you call a scammer. That ain't right. I mean, if she was gonna do right, she needs to tell people these are pre-made nails that I ordered off of here. I'll take about sell them for like what $20-$25 and be honest with people and make an honest living. Don't get up here and say that this is your work that you actually did on these nails just so you can con people out of $150 worth of nails. That, my friend, is a scammer and conning people out of their honest money. And then when they get the nails, they break in half or they bend. I mean, you get what you paid for. Yep. Because she said I don't know. I don't know. Because one lady got a package and it showed that the shipping was like $5 and something. But she tells people that you have to pay $10 for shipping. And when that lady got her package, it showed that the package only cost Carrie $5.75. Because what I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, God knows I'm speaking the truth because I know God sees it too. But what she is doing, that is a scamming. You're taking people's innocent money by false advertising, saying that these nails are your work and that you did the job on these nails and selling them for profit. And you're not making an honest living by that. That's fraudulent right there. And if people really want to push it, exactly. And if people want to push it, they can get her. Yeah, you don't get cheap stuff off of Temu or whatever and claim, oh, this is my work. This is good quality, I did these nails, honey. Baby, I did these nails. What are you talking about? Like, come on. And that's the, I mean, she thinks that she's doing something slick. Well, it's going to catch up on her because that right there is jail time. Because just think, everybody that had sent her 100 or whatever, even just 60, all these nails that she was selling, that adds up. And that's jail time, right? That's fraud. I don't have Cash Up. I just have Chime. I mean, that is just fraud. Like I was telling people about the $50 helping my neighbor. If somebody can like at least donate something, I'm going down there in the morning. And I would be going live. I'd be like, Miss Inez, I got all these people on here. Thanks to my good people, they have donated. We're gonna get you some toilet paper. We're gonna get some stuff that you need for your apartment, ma'am. This is what I did for you. Show people that this money's going towards her. I'm not benefit off this $50. This is going for Mrs. Inez. You know? But if I can get the money, I'll go down there downstairs, and I will go live, and I will let Miss Inez know. Say, hey, these good people donated. We all chipped in, and we're gonna get you some stuff. What do you need, Miss Inez? Because I got free membership, and I can have it delivered to her apartment. Cause she's 70 years old. People be like, how do we know that she's gonna get it or not? You will know because I'll go live. I'll go live when I'm sitting there knocking on her door, and you'll hear me talking to her, and I'm gonna let her know we got the money to get her whatever she needs. Exactly. And if people want to call that scamming because I'm helping my neighbor, Miss Inez, then go for it, people. Run with it. Run with the word scammer. Run with it. We all watch out for her. We all, try our best to make sure she's got stuff and everything. She's a good woman. It is. Just like earlier today, she didn't have nothing sweet to eat. She wanted, she wanted some ice cream or something. Well, I had somebody give me a brand new box of ice cream sandwiches that never ain't never been open. I was like, all right. I went downstairs. I said, Miss Arnaz. She goes, yes. And she let me into her apartment. I said, look. I said, somebody gave me these. And I said, I know you've been wanting ice cream, but here's your whole box of these ice cream sandwiches. Because I know you've been wanting some ice cream. And I tell you what, I thought that woman was going to cry because it just tickled her to death that I brought them down to her. And I said, here's you some ice cream. And then my neighbor Chris, what money that he had left in his pocket, he was on his way to the store, and he thought about Miss Soness, and he stopped and got her, a little small carton of eggs, because she likes to fry up an egg or so, when she's sitting there by herself. And he came back to the store, and he let her know that he brought her a small deal of carton of eggs. He used what money he had left. And she was just so tickled to death about how she's so loved around here. So now she got hers. Now she's got a little bit of eggs. She decides she wants to wake up and have her an egg or something to eat. Oh hell. gosh. I heard that man's hollering. It's gotta be right side. We gotta be right outside my door too. They need to go to bed. That's what I'm saying. These apartments are bad. We get all we get that door that you come into right here, that opens up the front door. You can't never keep it locked or anything. I mean, people comes in and out all hours of the night. I'm just sitting here and listening. Y'all need to go to bed. Out in the hallway. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm in Oklahoma. That's why these apartments right here are so cheap because of the air. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. These apartments are so bad, so bad that if you order like with Pizza Hut or anything, you have to literally walk downstairs and meet them outside. That's how bad it is here. They will not come into these apartment complexes and bring it to your door. You have to literally go outside and meet them to get your stuff. Mm-hmm. Because of the bad area. And the people that comes up in this building, and the people that comes up in this building don't even live here. Oh, here we go. Now he's having a conversation. I can lock my front door. I'm talking about the door, like when you go downstairs, the door that takes you outside. That door down there. Oh yeah, flop around on the steps like a water buffalo. Y'all can't walk normal. Y'all gotta be stomping. Okay, the way this building is made. Okay, all right. The door that you walk into because this building is kind of like the Big Bang Theory. You walk in here and you're enclosed. Okay, this used to be like an old hospital back in the day. So, but where the door's at, we got windows on both sides. Well, he tried putting a lock on it. He tried putting a lock on it one time, but somebody broke the glass and let themselves in. So now we're trying to get him to where he could take out all the windows, put in some kind of type of door. Yes, we want him to put in a better door system to where we either have a key or something to be able to get up in here. But these buildings are old. This used to be a hospital. So like you come in and you walk into the building and all the apartments are like enclosed. So this used to be like this whole thing right here is basically exactly needs a lock with the code. This whole place is sitting on burial grounds. Oh, it's ghetto. Like you call the cops about something, you tell them the address. Oh, we're not going over there. They know the address. Like they're not gonna mess with it over here. It's ghetto over here. I'm telling you, it's bad. I go out when I come in from work. Like I go out in the evening time. It's in Oklahoma, up here by Tulsa. But mm-hmm. But it's just run down. Like it used to be a hospital, and this whole building is sitting on a burial ground over here. Like it's like a there's burials underneath and everything. Exactly. Langston, Oklahoma. You didn't know it was that bad? Shoot. You go over there on the north side of Tulsa. If you fart the wrong way, somebody gonna shoot at you. Over there. I'm just saying. That's how bad it is. It's ghetto. And homeless is really out of control. Like we have a lot of homeless people. There's nowhere for them to go. Like there's nowhere to go. People's constantly walking up and down the streets and stuff. And no, it ain't always been like that. No, you're right. It ain't always been like that. It sure wasn't. Yeah, Tulsa. I know the governor. Kevin Stitt. He everybody that has their tents and stuff. Like a tent camp and stuff on some of these properties. They're going through and picking up all this, tearing down tents and stuff, and cleaning up everything. And they're trying to relocate the homeless, which I don't know where they're going to go because the homeless shelters don't have no room. We're overpopulated with homeless. There's nowhere to put them. Exactly. They do. They need to have like, invest something like a little tiny home or something, or get some of these vacant buildings like, that used to be a nursing home and and just put in cots or something in here for the homeless, you know. But some of the people that does that, they want to help people, but they don't want to help people that's going to be strung out, that rather do what they do, because they don't want people coming into their facility being like that, but it's just homeless is so overpopulated. I just cannot believe how many homeless people we got going on. This one girl that lived here, she owed well over 30,000. No, I would not say it was 30,000 because the rent here is 648 and she wasn't paying it for a whole year, and so they had to kick her out. So now she's homeless with her dog. She had to go and get her a tent, so I don't know where she's camped out at, but she had to go get her a tent and stuff, and I was like, well, oh yeah, sirens. Exactly, these little condemned, these little empty nursing homes, hospitals and stuff, they ain't got to make it fancy, but that they can have people coming up in there and use it. Well, she was staying here, and the landlord, he's got a heart, but she kept on promising him about money coming, money coming, money coming, and he was like, all right, because he didn't want to just throw her out, like he was, but the owner finally got fed up because the owner's in Texas, and he told the landlord, he was like, you're going to have to go to court. You're going to have to go to court and get this girl out of this apartment because we're not making no money. She's been there for a year. We tried, and they was trying to work with her and she wasn't trying to do better for herself. And he's like, you got to go. So they had to go to court and they served her papers and she had to be out. Because the owner of this place, he's in Texas. Yes. And he hired the guy that became the landlord per se over these apartments. But when he knows that when he knows the owner is coming down to look at these apartments, that's when he will come in here, clean the hallways and stuff like that. Because the owner will come through here and look at everything, make sure everything's legit, make sure the place is keeping clean. But when the owner is not here, he lets it go. Exactly. She had a full year to go get her a job or go get something to start paying the man rent. Exactly. I mean, the places are old and everything. I mean, these buildings are old. But, they keep them rented. People, that doesn't want to pay that high rent, they come over here and that they want to rent something like this because the money's cheap. And all you gotta do is pay your electric bill. There's a woman right now that moved in here. Lord, she is fancy. I bet that woman's rolling in money because she's got a little dog with her. It's like a little Pomeranian. And that dog is so clean, you can actually eat off that dog. And the clothes that she wears, I know she's got money, but she chose to live here because of the rent. The rent is cheap, and she don't want to fork over bukus of money for rent, and that's why she chose to live here. She lives right up on the third floor. Yeah, I can't believe that. When I saw that Pomeranian and I looked at her, I was like, oh, yeah, she's fancy. Because that dog was so clean, you could dump some food on that dog and eat off of it. I mean, he was really clean. Best looking dog. The rent here is $6.48, and you gotta pay your electric bill. When you walk in, you have this small living room that I'm sitting in. I have my air mattress right beside me, my TV in front of me, and you have a little walk-in bathroom and a small kitchen, and that's it. This is what they call a studio apartment. Yep, it's a studio. Yep. Cause when I was looking for a place, I found these online, and the picture did not match what I'm in now. So when I came up here to sign my lease after I paid everything, because I had to pay the 648 plus the 250 for deposit and the $25 for a application fee. I came up here to sign my lease, and when I walked into the building, I looked around. I was like, "OMG, I'm in the ghetto," and I was like, "This is not the same apartments that I looked at online." It wasn't. It was totally freaking different. But I couldn't say nothing because I needed a place to go. The other town that I was living in, I was homeless for 2 months in a homeless shelter, and they told me my time was running out because I had income coming in. If you have income coming in at the homeless shelter, you will not be able to stay there that long. If you got income, you got to go. So I was lucky enough to be there for 2 months, and I went to the director of the homeless shelter. Told them, I said, okay, he's got my move-in date on the 30th and everything. So she said, okay, we can keep you here to then. And the caseworker at the homeless shelter, she was the one that brought me down here, because they do, like, if you go to a different place or transport you, to your place or whatever. And so I came up here and I had to do a work transfer, and they transferred my job down here. So I've been here for about 2 months. Because those other apartments at that one town that I was in, you could say yeah, they was Section 8 because they will go by your income, and you had to be on the waiting list and stuff to get into apartment. Well, here they're not Section 8 because you call if you make enough money to live here, because you'll have to have proof of your income and everything like that, and plus make sure you don't have no eviction on your background. It's first come first serve on these apartments, so that tells you that these are not Section 8, because if they was, you will be on the waiting list. They will not immediately let you move in. You have to be on the waiting list. That goes for any Section 8 housing. Yeah, and these are not based off your income. No, it's one set price. Yep, it's 648. Yep, and all the apartments looks the same, except for one that is number 32, which is on the third floor. They have that. They got a padlock on there because they have to renovate that because the person that lived there was infested with bed bugs. And you can have pets here. Yeah, so I'm like, y'all better, because when I found out when the maintenance man was telling us about that, I'd be like, y'all better keep them where they're at because I better not ever get a whiff of a bed bug up in this damn apartment because I'm gonna be mad. Yes, they do. So knock on wood, I've been here for 2 months. I ain't had that problem. And like the maintenance man was telling me, he goes, don't let anybody in your apartment. Because people that will come into your apartment that's been everywhere else, you don't know where they've been, they can track that on their clothes and come in there. Yep, that's what I've been doing. Keep checking everything. So knock on wood, I got lucky with this apartment. Sirens been going off. You hear the sirens and stuff. Well, people are waking up. They're showing out now. So now, because at first when I was living in the homeless shelter, like at first they wanted me to go rent a hotel because there was a hotel that had cable and internet, full size ice box, but there wasn't no oven to cook on, and they wanted 7.25. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not living in no hotel. I'm not doing all that. But see, you can have pets here, pet deposits like $250 deposit. No pet restriction. They're not strict, so you can get any pet you want. You don't have to show proof that the animals are vaccinated. Like that's stupid. Like they're like you need to show proof that your animals has been vaccinated at least. So yeah, we have people here that has a lot of pit bulls and stuff, and I'm like, y'all live in a small area. Exactly. There's people that has pit bulls. Some of them is not even on a leash, and I was like, it's about to be a lawsuit waiting to happen. As you just wait, their dog's gonna bite something. Yeah, some of these dogs are just, oh my lord. I mean that they should be on a leash. To protect their butts because if a dog bites somebody on this property, the manager and all of them's going to get a lawsuit. But I have met a lot of beautiful pit bulls here. I just love it. I get all the lovings. Pit bulls are a great dog. Depends how they was raised. I've been loved on mostly by pit bulls. I see people outside all the time bringing their dogs out to use the bathroom. My neighbor that lives in a house. They live in a big 2-story house right here next to these apartments. She has a really nice, big old stocky blue pit bull, and then she has a little blue heeler that she adopted from the shelter. She said they was about to put her down because nobody wanted her because she was already legally blind. And I was like, well, that doesn't, make any difference. I mean, she still need loving. So they adopted her, and so they got a blue heeler and a blue pit bull. So I get lovings on everything. Like I'm just a big old animal lover. Because up and down this block here, that's all mostly what people has is just pit bulls. But well, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna get in bed and y'all have a nice night. I'll be on here sometime in the morning. Take care now.